yes, oh yes, oh yes. Welcome to another episode of Psycho's Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. New mug today. Hi, Fred. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, Chris. But without dumping anything over. See, it says Waffle House for the holidays. And on the other side, it says 2025. Not sponsored by Waffle House. Yes, definitely happy birthday. That is for sure on that. Like I said, I know I'm not going to have a lot of people here this morning. Everybody's got to get prepped. I know football, I think, is on later. The Macy's parade is going right now, I think. At least that's what my mom told me. And so I understand that people will be busy. But for the people that have time to come here, thank you very much for doing so. It's always nice to have you guys all along for the ride, if you will, of the mighty Psycho, that's for sure. Especially on Thanksgiving, right? We have all kinds of different songs and stuff we're going to play today. It says, of course, Psycho Giving. See, what the hell? Not ging. Sometimes this thing doesn't do what I want it to do. There we go. Giving you the bird. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I used to watch that Macy's parade like religiously. I don't know, the last couple of years to me has just been meh. But that's just me, I guess. Eric says, good morning, Paul. I'm watching Rob the Wax stream right now, but I want to wish you and your family a very good Thanksgiving. That's all good. Yeah, I forgot that Tuesday, Thursdays, he always does this. Dino, how are you doing? Why the hell would you watch Rob the Wax? Yeah. Now. What? We already talked about that. That's why I'm kind of probably not going back there due to what happened. Needless to say, I want to thank the close to 10 people we happen to have right now. So, you know what? Let's get this going here. Of course, usually when I do morning shows, I show commercials, right? Well, that's what we're gonna do. From 1979. Here's a Butterball commercial. I'm not making it big for a reason this time. Hang on.
Butterball presents
The spirits of the first turkey lover.
Ah, 'tis a moment of great importance.
Indeed, will the turkey be juicy?
Let us hopeth.
for a juicy turkey
Let us
every
hopeth.
time. Count on Butterball. It's deep pasted a special way for plump, juicy white meat right down to the wishbone.
'Tis juicy.
It's really juicy.
Our turkey was often dry.
That's
I never bagged a butterball.
Butterball from
That's what she said.
Truly plump and juicy.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can explore the neighborhood or live like a local.
What are you doing here? You ought to be outside with the rest of the kids.
This is where Thanksgiving really begins, isn't it, Edgar?
Well, now, if you're referring to
Well, there you go.
aroma of roast turkey, I concur.
No, Ray.
I
was talking
concur.
about the kitchen. It looks like a real center of hospitality.
Did you say hospitality?
Uh-huh.
That's one thing we're always prepared for around here. Help
being hospitable with some nickel cokes.
Wouldn't
See,
this be a good time for you and your guests to have Coca-Cola, too?
now in 1953 it still had codeine.
So delicious, so
Yes, it did till 57.
to any guest when you bring out
Let's
those
drink that
familiar
codeine
bottles
Coca-Cola.
with tiny beads of moisture running down their frosty sides,
And codeine.
assuring you that the Coke inside is really ice cold. And the good, the gracious, the friendly homes of America are always prepared for hospitality. Not only on Thanksgiving Day, but every day, all the year around, no matter who comes to call or who happens to drop in. And one of the easiest, simplest, and surest ways in the world to be prepared for hospitality is to have plenty of Coca-Cola in your refrigerator, ice cold and ready to serve.
Once again, we've come to the season of harvest, when we gather in the fruits of the year's labor and
Good
devote
to see you,
ourselves
Brandon.
to
Have a good
feasting
day.
and Thanksgiving. It's a happy time, especially for us, because we've had you for our patrons. So we include in our happy Thanksgiving A very special thanks to all of you.
And lastly,
Flavorful
1956.
golden brown turkey is the crowning glory of your holiday dinner table. And real butter helps you serve a
That's right.
butter-baked masterpiece.
Real butter.
Here's how to butter bake your turkey. After stuffing the bird, pat lots of soft butter all over, especially
Nice.
on the drumsticks, breast, and wings.
I do that too. He said breast.
Next, cover the entire turkey with cheesecloth dipped in melted butter to
I never
protect
did
it from
that.
shrinking in your oven.
Cheesecloth, huh?
Then bake it slowly, without a lid.
How slow?
Never higher than 300 to 325 degrees.
Okay.
Every half hour, baste with butter. When it's golden brown, you'll serve your family and
Nothing's
guests
better than
the
basting in your own
juiciest,
juices.
tenderest
I mean,
turkey
what?
ever, because you use butter. This year, bake your holiday turkey the American Dairy Association way.
Well, not
with
good for the
real
turkey. How about
butter.
that? That's right. Shut up. Anyways, with real butter. Like I said, my take on death and dying is not good for the turkey. Unless you happen to be that lucky turkey that the president pardons every year. I'll tell you, maybe I can dig up that robot chicken clip. But I have, like I said, I have some turkey-related music today. I had set up here. We're not going to go through the whole song just on this one, but I figured no other way. You know, after Thanksgiving, of course, after everybody's had all their fill. Like I said, football today. My team's not playing till tomorrow, 2 o'clock. The Bears goes against the Eagles, and I mean, to me, that's going to sound like an even matchup. Hopefully, we can beat the crap out of them and head our way towards the playoffs. That's the goal here. I hope we can do that this time around. Although, I'll tell you that game with the Steelers was a squeaker, and the Eagles had a squeaker. I think they lost. Did they lose to the Cowboys? Something like that. It was a squeaker all the way around. James, that's right. Happy Gobble. We used to have an employee that would go around and he admitted he was gay. He'd go around and go, gobble, gobble, hey. Gobble, gobble, hey, ladies and gentlemen. All right. But anyways, what I'm getting at is that the next day, was kind of fun. I like the next day, day after Thanksgiving. Because for lunch, I go dig in that fridge, get all the things together, especially some cold turkey. It's not cold turkey has got me on the runs, Hopefully cook your turkeys, ladies and gentlemen, to temperature like it's stated on the wrapper of the turkey, or Google it. Told you Allie was going to play a little bit. Anyways, this next one we're going to do, though, this one I'll play in its entirety. I only tripped on this song this week from the Bark album, 1971, with Jefferson Airplane doing Wild Turkey. See, you could stick Wild Turkey in the turkey and then never mind. That's right, from Jefferson Airplane's Bark album from 1971, Wild Turkey. Yeah, back when the airplane was just getting ready to break up. I think like the next album, and they would turn into Jefferson Starship. Anyways, do me a favor, you guys. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. We did gain a couple more subscribers since last night's show. True story on that. If inclined, please donate. Always for the cheap coffee, cheap records, and to help off the next song we're going to do. Yes, rest in peace, Jimmy Cliff. We did have a little bit of a tribute about 2 shows ago. We did a little bit of Jimmy Cliff for him. There is one person that I forgot, maybe if I do a show tonight, a brief one again, we might do a little tribute to Jelly Bean Johnson from the time, if I can remember, if I've got the time. See what I did there? Anyways, from 1976, we keep the turkey going. Now, I will have to confess, remember I said to be careful if you had that cold turkey, make sure that it was completely cooked so that you don't get sick. Because what could happen, of course, when you get sick, especially after eating wild turkey, you have to, and turkey trot. Oh, you could. From 1976, REO, the Flying Turkey Trot. So, maybe, just maybe. Did you have any problems getting your Thanksgiving shopping done? All the preparing, getting all the basics. Maybe there was some food wars wherever you were at. Maybe Walmart or Publix or Safeway or wherever the hell you shop. Kroger, stuff like that. I have a safe word that I use when people go off and try to take some of my food. I just yell at them, back off, turkey. That's right. That's right. I never said they were all going to be winners around here, but back off, turkey. Back off. I wanted to get some eggnog at Walmart yesterday, and $5 a quart. Holy shit, that's a lot. I'm sorry, make your own. Probably be cheaper. Maybe. I don't know. You could look into it. Wouldn't hurt, James. All right. You know what, though? I mean, $5 a quart. I know the economy really kind of sucks this year, doesn't it? Around this time frame. I have to say this, though, okay? And yes, it's Thanksgiving. But one thing that would really irritate me at a Thanksgiving meal would be no turkey, no dressing. Oh, my, that'd be something. That's a crime. By the way, Dr. Des Moines Kinney.
Thanksgiving morn, no turkey, no dressing, just my sorrows born. EBT cut off, left me feeling low, longing for home, but here I stay, Oh, I need my turkey, need my fixings too. Without them, I feel like I'm missing true. Thanksgiving without feels so incomplete. Wishing for warmth, not just this heat. My kids ask why there's no stuffing, no pie. Wonder if they'll ever taste it outside. I try to smile, hide the pain inside, but their eyes tell stories I can't hide. Oh, I need my turkey, need my fixings too. But at the end I feel like I'm missing true. Thanksgiving without feels so incomplete. Wishing for warmth, not just the heat. Turkey need my fixings too. Without them, I feel like I'm missing true. Thanksgiving without feels so incomplete. Wishing for warmth, not just the heat.
Yes, this is Dolly Parton. right. No turkey, no dressing. Here's a little palate cleanser for you.
This is your last warning! Come out or we're coming in! Okay, move! There he is!
What, behind the turkey?
Get him!
So, on this day of Thanksgiving, I, President Obama, hereby pardon this turkey.
Obama, soft on crime. Vote Sarah Palin 2012.
You gotta be careful what turkey you pardon. Of course, if he gets away, that could be something else you don't really care for very much. I would call that a turkey chase. Bob Dylan and friends. I think Charlie Daniels may be in the mix on that one too, on bass. For Turkey Chase, which also happened to be the flip side to Knockin' on Heaven's Door. If you remember that 45. God, did I wear that 45 out a lot. I was 6 when that came out. That could have been my first 45. It was either that or Mind Games from John Lennon. I just don't remember which one. I love both those songs, though, needless to say. We got 2 songs left in the queue. Yes, indeed. One of them I always play. But before we get to that, I know I lost a few of you because everybody's busy today. I understand that. I respect that. So remember, main part of the meal today is the turkey. That's right, from 1971. Flip side to the Birds of a Feather single. I wonder if that was intentional. The turkey off of the Indian Reservation album. Yes, we got everybody. We do have some of our usuals here. I'm glad to see. I got 1 song left in the queue. The last couple Thanksgivings, because I've had off and I was able to do shows thanks to the graciousness of this family. We're going to play the one. I remember growing up every year on Thanksgiving Day. I bet you somebody down here in Northwest Arkansas will play this at least once today. But I want to play this too. I had the pleasure of seeing this gentleman play this live back in the O's, in the late O's, when he came down here. I have a picture of me and Mr. Arlo Guthrie. I present to you the original 1967 recording of You Can Have Anything You Want at Alice's Restaurant. Let's enjoy this yearly...
Engineered for performance, the all-electric Volvo EX90. Designed to anticipate and avoid...
Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. I love you guys. Be careful, be safe. Not promising we may have a show tonight. Maybe. Till then, I gotta make, the green bean casserole and the rest of the pumpkin pies. So I'm gonna have this for an appetizer. Good day, everybody.
Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.